Boker Tov. Continuing with our 3-minute daily dose of Torah, we've been talking about the events of Amalek and how we have some explanation that's offered in Kate Tetzei that was kind of left cryptic or just straightforward in Bishalach. They came and they did battle, so now we have this sense they attacked the hindmost amongst you, the weak folks. There's an interesting discussion about how that could happen. How was it that Israel was susceptible? How was it that Israel was susceptible to the attack of this enemy? That can be asked in two ways. One has to do with what we're told was the protective element that surrounded the Bnei Israel, that we meet at the beginning of Parshat Bishalach, namely the Ananei Kavod, the clouds of glory, which weren't merely the pillar of cloud that leads by day, but actually this notion of there being a full protective shield around them. For example, when Egypt gives chase, it moves. There's a cloud that moves between the two of them to stop them from being able to attack us. And the tradition was that we were well protected all around, all sides. That it was a cloaking device. We've joked around about this a little bit from Star Trek references that should make us almost invisible to enemies. So why was it that we could be that people could be attacked? So on the one hand, you have a straightforward depiction in the pasuk. How could they attack us? Because there were stragglers who fell out of the cloud. They weren't in the formation. The people marched in a formation, though not yet explicit until a little later on. We have the explicit depiction of the formation, but these folks somehow weren't keeping up. And because they weren't keeping up, so they were not being protected by the cloud, and that's how they could be picked off in this attack. So that's sort of this. If you want to talk about a simple logistical component, but then there is the theological component, which we don't understand, which is a little bit more difficult. Or why would God, who just saved his people, he just saved his people from Egypt, and a few weeks later, why was it that God didn't protect even those folks who fell behind? Why couldn't he even protected us from being attacked altogether? Which is, of course, we could ask the question in general, but it's only the proximity to God's saving hand of Yetziat Mitzrayim that begs the question. And tomorrow we'll pick up on two answers that are presented in the context itself. Have a great day.